Hey, it's W5HRO. How's it going? It's been a while. Well, I decided to rack mount my TS-590SG, and I found a really nice 4U wooden rack. 4U means the panel height is 4U high. This Kenwood panel is it's probably a little dark in here. The Kenwood panel is 3U, and the pile power line conditioner is a 1U. So fit in there nicely. And this rack also has a built-in supply, but let me go ahead and watch this now. Hey. And this pile PCO 800, this power conditioner, has a circuit board in it. It has EMI and RFI filters on every single one of the 8 outlets in the back. So what I'm going to do is I got a computer monitor. I decided to rack this 590SG. Let me get a little bit of light in here so you can see a little better. I decided to rack it because the way I'm organizing my station down there, I'm kind of going through a reorganization, trying to figure out how to set everything up. Because I got a lot of equipment, and of course I can't use all of it because I have no place to hook it all up at the same time. So I've just decided what pieces I'm going to use, and this way I couldn't figure out because that computer monitor was taking up so much space on my desk down there in the shack. So I thought, well, let me rack this thing, then I can put the computer monitor on top of it. And I found a Dell monitor that's just a little bit, it's not quite 19 from inside to side. It's like about 18, 17 and 3/4. So I found a little bit smaller Dell monitor. It's black and it matches it better. The quality of the display is not as good as that bigger HP I was using, but I found it on eBay for like $79. I thought it's perfect. It'll fit there for now. I can always find a little bit better quality monitor to put on here if I want. But what I'm going to do is, you can probably see that switching supply. That's a 13.8 volt, 35 amp switching supply. And I've already tested it. It's putting out exactly 14.01 volts. Which, if you know anything about Kenwood power supplies and these Kenwood radios, if you used to buy the matching power supplies used to go with these things, they used to set them all at the factory right at dead smack 14 volts. So that's where they're supposed to be run. So anyway, but I hooked the microphone up on my dummy load, my antenna, and I was checking the voltage on it. And when I go up to full power on this thing on sideband, it was only, it was only dropping down like about, oh God, what was it? It was less than 1/10 of a volt. It was like 14.01. I think it dropped down at the worst case when I whistled in the microphone with the power up all the way. I think it did, I think it dropped down to like 13.98 is where it went. So from 14.01 to 13.98. So that regulation's fine. But it's nice, and I've got this, and what I'm going to do is my monitor's going to go up here, and of course, since I have this power strip, this power conditioner with all the EMI and RFI filters on it, I'm going to plug the monitor in this same thing here in the back. I'm going to put my little square computer right on top here in the back corner, plug it into here, I'm going to try to I'm going to figure out a way I'm going to get some Velcro, and I'm going to Velcro in my little SDR play receiver. I might Velcro it up here on the top underneath here, because I've got plenty of space. Instead of having all the wires going out behind the desk and all, it's just a mess. It's all going to be self-contained in this. It's going to be really nice. So I figured out what to do. Then I'm going to have my RME 6900 tube receiver sitting beside this on top of the desk again. Then I'm going to put that Courier 23 and that matching amp that I modified for 10 meters down there where that RME is now, down there on that new cabinet that I found. So I'm just trying to figure out how I was going to reorganize everything, and I figured out the best solution was just to rack mount this 590SG, and it even came with the speaker too. But I'm going to use of course, I was trying to find a 1U mono rack, like a high-powered audio rack, that I could get rid of those little small ones that I've got that I'm using. But I decided I'll just stick with those small ones, and I'm going to try to see if I can't figure out some way to mount those switching supplies up in here too. I might Velcro them just up underneath here on the back end of it, on the top, underneath side of this top panel. I'll just Velcro them in there that I can just leave them all there, and I can plug everything into this power strip. Since it's all filtered, it should keep the interference out of the radio too, and the radio shouldn't interfere with that. Plus, I'll snap toroids on all the cables in here. I always do that anyway, as a safety precaution, some Mix 31 toroids on all the cables. I do that just as a safety, you know, precaution, force of habit. So that's all for now, and when I get this thing down there, I was actually going to hoping I could get this down there to shack tonight, but it's actually it's late in the afternoon here in California. It's getting dark kind of. Now it's getting dusk early. It gets dark a lot sooner here now, so I think I'll just wait till tomorrow where I have some daylight where I can open up the window in the shack and I can see what the hell I'm doing. Because I'm going to oil the top of that wooden desk all off again. I'm going to clean it all up, oil it down, let it dry a little bit, then I'm going to set this thing on top of it. I put some nice padded feet on the bottom of this thing so it won't scratch my desk. Then I'll have the Amiratron sitting here, you know, and then the NCC2 phase box for the antennas there and the power meter. So it's all going to work nicely now on the desk. So that's all for now. And when I get this thing down there and get everything all hooked up like I want it, I'll do another video here. But this is a shack. I don't know if I should make this a video for an added video for my TS-590SG, or I should make this an extended video for my ham shack. I don't know. I'll think about it. But this is W5HRO.